What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is Raiken, and of course it was just a matter of time to have the confirmation officially from Bandai Namco, actually from V-Jump, that we are definitely getting 100% the Dragon Ball Super arc. Now let's just jump to the photo because this is absolutely crazy. Here it is, guys. Here it is. Enjoy this. So this is a scan from the V-Jump magazine in Japan, and we have this nice and clear. It's saying it in front of us, DLC, downloadable content. Let's just make this slightly bigger because it's just awesome to watch. There we go. There you have it, guys. Enjoy that DLC in the corner, which is absolutely beautiful. So yes, indeed, we have now confirmation that the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot Super is coming to the game. Now in this magazine, there were other stuff about the game, which again I don't understand why they're publishing it now, because there's stuff about the game after it got released, but apparently in Japan this is something normal. So when you release a game, let's say Dragon Ball whatever game, then in the magazine, right, you talk about some stuff in the game so that you may entice people who haven't bought the game yet to actually get some interest in the game and then buy it. Like for example, talking about some side quests, talking about some like anecdotes, some about the tale from the Saiyans. So for example, like the other example, we had the Furies, like how humans are Furies in the world of Dragon Ball, and even the president of the world is a Fury and he cannot turn back because there's no medicine to turn him back to human form. So stuff like that for other games as well gets published in this V-Jump, so then people who haven't bought the game find them interest. However, today we shall discuss this particular screenshot, and this is not the Tree of Life, this is the tree in the Beerus planet. Okay, this is the Beerus planet tree, and it's crazy because that means that pretty much we are getting, first of all, Beerus and Whis as opponents. I don't know if they're gonna be playable characters, I don't know, guys, but we are getting the Super Saga. Now how crazy is that? This is something that of course many of us were anticipating. We made quite a few videos talking about this, talking about our wishes for the game, and guys, now it is here in front of us. It's just crazy. I just like, you know that moment when like you get something you want and then you finally get it, and then you finally, you can see it in front of you. So this is exactly what I'm feeling right now with this particular DLC. After waiting and like constantly saying, when are we gonna get something more specific about the game? Boom! Here comes a scan from V-Jump, and we're getting the DLC. Of course, there's no turning back now, because of course this was published in Japan, so they can't just turn around and say, oh no, this is not a DLC. This is definitely, guys, a DLC. Now the question we have, of course, super important question is, what are we going to get in the DLC? Is it going to be the Tournament of Power? Because many websites are now just flooding the internet with like, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot may get Tournament of Power, but wait a second, it's not confirmed yet, because this DLC stuff, I don't know what it's saying in Japanese, because there's no actual translation yet for this one on Reddit or any other website, so I don't know what's really saying right now, because this was published like less than 10 hours ago, this screenshot basically, so people don't know yet what the heck this is, but of course it's going to do with the Super Saga. But then many websites are suddenly jumping the gun and saying, oh yes, it's going to be the Tournament of Power, or are we gonna get Tournament of Power characters and stuff? You cannot decide that from a single image, okay? Of course, I would love to have the Tournament of Power, but this is great news, guys. This is absolutely great news, because irrespective of what we're getting, we are going to get the Dragon Ball Z Kakarot experience in terms of the Super Saga, and that is something that, of course, for me, at least from my point of view, is something that I would really love to play and enjoy, as much as possible, obviously after it gets released, because it's something that, of course, it just changes, the perspective you have in the game. You can play with new characters, you can then obviously enjoy like, more stuff. I'm hoping there are gonna be quite a few side quests you can actually enjoy with this kind of content. So in the side quest, for example, you can potentially, I don't know, like do missions for Beerus, like, you know, do training sessions with Whis. That would be pretty awesome, right? You know, you can do training sessions, you can potentially like do some new stuff which wasn't in the game. So yeah, it's great. I mean, maybe I'm thinking some people are saying that in the DLC for the Super Saga, we're gonna get potentially something to do with the Freezer, of course, Golden Freezer, which is not crazy because of course it's a possibility, and of course Broly, which is of course a big thing in the game. I mean, if you guys remember in the game code, actually there were some words about Broly. Now I don't know if that's just for the game lore, because it could just be the game lore and that's it, or it's about an actual future character planned for the game. Now, my big wish, my big massive wish is that we can play against Jiren, and even better, I'm hoping that we can use the fusions, okay? The fusions in this game, of course, the Gogeta or Vegito fusion, if possible, okay? And of course, that would just be crazy, guys. That would just be a wish come true, a wish come true for this game, because the fusions is a big issue right now because you can only use them in the story mode and that's it. Obviously from a story wise, that's true. I mean, in the game, sorry, in the anime Dragon Ball Z, you cannot use the fusion whenever you want. I mean, you have them in crucial moments, they disappear, and that is pretty much it. So I understand they want to replicate that in the game so that you can only use it once, but that just takes away from the enjoyment of the game because it's a game, alright? So of course, why not give us that possibility to kind of like have that character after you finish the story mode, enable it, of course, for people to play with it and use it whenever you want. Just imagine, that would just awesome. Like, for example, you have to have, of course, Vegeta in your party, and then use a special combination of buttons. You do the fusion, and boom, or the Potara, and that is pretty much it. And then, of course, you have the fighters, and you can use them, like, obviously in open world combat. I don't know if they kind of stopped it because maybe it's too powerful, like Vegeta will be too powerful in open world, you know, combat against villainous enemies, for example. It'll be just too simple to defeat them, or just purely because of design of the game. I don't really know, but really disappointed that they haven't done this. So hopefully in this DLC, maybe, just maybe, we're gonna get that. And of course, what you guys are asking for, which is like hundreds of you guys in my video, you make the same comment, which of course I appreciate, is that when are we gonna get the ability to change our clothes? Maybe for some people it doesn't really matter that much because it's just a small thing, but for other people it's a massive issue because they don't want to have the same Goku, the same Gohan, the same Vegeta. Many people are saying, where's the Batman t-shirt? They want to have the Batman t-shirt, the pink t-shirt, of course, from Vegeta. So stuff like that, of course, people are really annoyed because they cannot just, you know, drop in and then just magically do it. Unfortunately, I don't know when it's going to be the case. I don't know when if we're gonna get that, really, to be honest, because it could be that just Bandai Namco says, you know, you cannot change your clothes whatsoever, which is of course a possibility. But yeah, guys, really appreciate you know, this news, and of course appreciate your support as always. Thank you for being there, of course, and we will continue to provide you the most up-to-date information, news, leaks about Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and of course the world of animation games in Japan. We've been talking recently about, of course, Blue Protocol, which is an amazing game as well, which is slowly preparing for our European release as they are hiring a translator in English, localization director, and other games. Of course, Final Fantasy VII, we're gonna keep talking about it as well, and of course Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is gonna be one of the main stars of the channel, of course. And like I said before, please subscribe to the channel, stay tuned, and because we will continue to, of course, offer important information, relevant information, of course, any leaks which come out is going to be covered straight away in this channel. So guys, you don't want to miss that, okay? Please subscribe to the channel, support, of course, and yeah, that's it for me, really. This is the end of the video. Really excited to see what's going to happen next. Are we gonna get an official announcement? Are we gonna get a trailer? If we're getting a trailer, like a gameplay trailer, that would be just awesome. Of Goku like going Super Saiyan Blue, that would just be absolutely crazy, or over the top. Even Super Saiyan God, doesn't matter. Any of them, it would just be just pure awesomeness. I'm expecting that would be the case, and of course we're gonna get that most likely at some point. Maybe not this month, maybe in March, maybe in April, we're gonna get that trailer, and of course it's just gonna blow away us, and you know, the game is gonna get even more popular because of course people will see that this game is expanding, so it's worth to invest the money because Bandai Namco is actually putting money into the game to release more content, and of course trying to prolong the lifespan of the game to 1-2 years potentially, of course, hopefully. So that's great, that's amazing, and of course see you guys in my next videos. Bye.